In this video, I'm going to teach you about time signatures. Do you know what a time signature is? It's a pair of two numbers, just like this, shown at the start of a piece of music. It gives you information on how to play the music. So, what do you think the numbers mean? Well, the answer is, the top number tells you how many beats there are in each bar of that piece of music. What is a bar? Well, all pieces of music are split into small sections to make it easier to read the music and play the right rhythm. Each of these sections is called a bar. In this example, we can see lots of vertical lines splitting up the music. These lines are called bar lines, and they tell you when one bar ends and another bar starts. So in this piece of music, there are 4 bars. A short piece of music might have 4 or 8 bars in it, and a longer piece of music could have any number of bars. It could have 100 bars. So, now we know what a bar is. If we look back at this time signature I told you about, remember I said that the top number tells you how many beats there are in each bar of that piece of music. So this example tells you that there are 4 beats. So when you're counting the beats, you'll count 1, 2, 3, 4. The bottom number tells you the type of beat. Have a look at these notes, which are all a different length. Which of these notes can fit into a semi-breve 4 times? I'll give you a reminder that a semi-breve is a note which lasts for 4 beats. The answer is this one, a crotchet. This fits into a semi-breve 4 times, and this tells us that the 4 at the bottom of the time signature means the type of beat is a crotchet beat. If this sounds a bit confusing, don't worry. For grade 1, all the time signatures you need to know have a 4 at the bottom. So for now, just remember that 4 at the bottom means the type of beat is a crotchet beat. So 4/4 means we have 4 crotchet beats in every bar. We will count the beats like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on throughout the piece. So let's look at this example. This is a tune you'll recognise. You can see here that the time signature is 4/4, the time signature that we've just talked about. So remember, each beat is a crotchet beat. Our first note is a crotchet, which will last, therefore, for 1 beat. Then we have another crotchet on beat 2. Then we have a minim. Do you remember how many beats a minim lasts for? The answer is, a minim is 2 beats. So, when you play this, you hold the note through beat 3 and beat 4. So this whole bar sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4. The next bar is exactly the same rhythm. Then bar 3 has 4 crotchets, and you know that a crotchet lasts for 1 beat. So it sounds like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's the last bar. Do you remember the name of this type of note and how many beats it is? The answer is, this is a semi-breve, and it lasts for 4 beats. So this bar sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Do you recognise the tune yet? Now, let's put it all together. I'm going to count out loud 4 beats in every bar, but at the same time I'm going to clap the rhythm of the song. What this means is that I'll only clap when there's a new note. For example, the first bar is 1, 2, 3, 4. Because on beat 4, you're still holding the minim from beat 3. I'll repeat that for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. The last bar is just 1, 2, 3, 4, because you play the semi-brief or sing the semi-brief on beat 1 and then hold it all the way until the end of the bar. I'll do that once more for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll go through it once and I'd like you to listen carefully, and then when I go back through the piece the second time, I'd like you to clap the rhythm of the notes with me. So you know when to come in, I'll count 3, 4 at the beginning, and then you come in on 1. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, are you ready to clap the rhythm with me this time? Make sure you don't clap when a long note is being held on. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Did you manage to clap the rhythm with me? If so, well done. If you found it a bit tricky, you can rewind the video a little bit and have another go. Now you have learnt what the time signature 4/4 means. For grade 1, there's 2 more time signatures that you need to know. The first of these is 2/4. Now what do you think this means? Well, the 2 tells us that there are 2 beats in each bar, and the 4 at the bottom tells us that the type of beat is a crotchet beat. So there are 2 crotchet beats in every bar. Here's an example of a piece of music in 2/4. You can see if you look through it that the beats in every bar add up to 2. Let's just listen to it first, and then the second time I'd like you to clap the rhythm of the notes with me while I count 1, 2, 1, 2, and so on. There we go. So this time we're both going to clap the rhythm while I count the beats. So you know when to come in. I'll give you a count of 1, 2, and then we'll come in on bar 1. Okay? 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. How did that go? Remember, you can rewind the video to have another go if you want to. When you're ready, let's move on to the last time signature you need to know. 3/4. Now, what does 3/4 mean? "3/4 means that there are 3 beats in every bar, and the 4 means that the type of beat is a crotchet beat. So there are 3 crotchet beats in every bar. Did you get it right? A famous type of music that is written with the time signature 3/4 is a waltz. Listen to this extract, which is an example of the waltz, and try to hear the pattern of 3 beats in every bar. Think in your head as you listen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, have you heard music like that before? A waltz is one of the types of music that people dance to, and you've probably heard music in 3/4 like that before. So now, as we've done with the other time signatures, let's clap a rhythm that's in 3/4. I'll count the beats out loud, and I'd like you to clap along with me. So you know when to come in, I'll count 1 bar of 1, 2, 3, and then we come in on bar 1. Ready? I'll give you a count-in of 3 beats. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. How was that? Let's do it once more, just to make sure you've got it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Remember, if you want to have another go, just rewind the video. Now, if you're ready for a challenge, have a look at this. This music, as you can see, is in 4/4. And this time we have quavers in it. What is a quaver? How long does it last for? The answer is the length of a quaver is half the length of a crotchet. It is half a beat. So 2 quavers make up the length of 1 crotchet. And remember about beaming. Beaming means that when we have 2 quavers, we beam or join them together so they look like this. And when we have 4 quavers, we beam them together and they look like this. So if you look at the first bar of this example piece of music, we have 4 quavers at the start. And this, because each quaver is half a beat, means that they will take up 2 crotchet beats. So you can count and clap this bar like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. An easier way to count it, when you have quavers, is to say an and in between the numbers where a quaver falls, like this picture shows. This can help you to clap or play the quavers with the right rhythm. So this is how you would count it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now if I do that and I clap the rhythm of the piece, this is what it sounds like. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. There you go, that's the first bar. However, if you want, you can skip the ands when they're not needed. So in this case, on the crotchets in the bar. So you would count the first bar like this. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. It's up to you which way you do. Just make sure if you do it the second way, skipping out some ands, that you still keep all the gaps between 1, 2, 3 and 4 equal. Let's just listen to how this piece sounds. Now, let's have a go at clapping the rhythm of this piece. This time, I'd like you to do 2 things at once. Count the beats out loud with me, 1, 2, 3, 4, while you're clapping the rhythm at the same time. And try saying the ands in between the numbers where there's a quaver, because it will help you to fit in the quavers. I'll count in with 3 and 4 and then we start. So, here we go. 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. How was that? It can be tricky to count and clap at the same time, so we'll do it once more. Then, if you'd still like some practice, you can rewind and have a few more goes at it until you're happy. Here we go. 3 and 4 and. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3, 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4. Well done! You've got to the end of this video. This is what I've taught you today. What a bar is and what bar lines are. What a time signature is and why we use them. And you've learnt 3 important time signatures for grade 1. 4/4, 2/4 and 3/4. Have a look at the worksheet for this video, which is on our website, and you can do some more practice on this. Thanks for watching!